520. Theory on Management, Organization. Which of the following matches the structure of the organization shown in the graph below? At the top is the CEO, and it branches to marketing, production, human resources, information technology, and customer service. The options are divisionalized organization, departmentalized organization, project organization, or matrix organization. Which one of those options matches the structure of the organization shown in the graph below? Corporate organizations are morphologies that facilitate business activities. Generally speaking, for corporate organizations, there are two main types, namely hierarchical organization and departmentalized organization. Hierarchical organization is a type of organization divided into manager, staff, and order report kind of relations. From the top of the management chain, it is divided into layers: directors or owners, senior managers, middle managers, etc. This is sometimes also referred to as a pyramidal organization. Here is an example of a picture. You can see where the name pyramidal organization comes from in this pyramid structure. At the top is the director or the owner. Below that is the senior managers. Below them is the middle managers, who has below them junior managers, and under them are the operatives and the support staff. So this is a hierarchical organization. The other type is departmentalized organization. This type of organization organizes itself by departments, depending on specialized types of services and roles. For example, the human resource department, or the sales department, or IT section, etc. This is a diagram that we saw earlier where the CEO is at the top, the Chief Executive Officer, and below him is the marketing, or the production, or the human resources, information technology, or the customer service department. Note that generally speaking, most corporations employ a combination of both. So it's not necessarily that an organization can only have departmentalized or hierarchical organization. Most corporations employ some combination of both. Other than the types of business organizations noted above, there exist organizations that are formed in response to specific management policies or objectives. This consists of a line department that is responsible for production and sales, etc., and a staff department that is responsible for general affairs and accounting. The line department deals with the direct implementation of the business, and the staff departments deal with the follow-up, which can include giving advice or support. Here is a chart for how the line and staff organization works. At the top, as usual, you have the Chief Executive Officer, the CEO, and then you have the production managers, marketing managers, finance managers, and all sorts of experts such as an economist or a legal advisor. And typically at the bottom, you have the workers who are typically ordered by the foreman. In order to achieve a specific objective or solve a particular problem, specialists are gathered from different departments to form a temporary team in the organization. Each project has its own project manager, with a good balance between the human resources, finance, facilities, material resources, schedules, etc., who would be responsible in managing the overall progress. A matrix structure is an organizational structure which is modified primarily for the purpose of completion of a specialized project. Essentially, a matrix structure combines two forms of departmentalization, that is, functional and product. In a matrix structure, individuals from various functional departments are assigned to a project while sharing the specialized resources across products. A matrix structure breaks the unity of command concept, as the employees in a matrix structure report to two supervisors. On the right here is an example of a matrix organization structure. For example, there is the head, which is the director of engineering, below whom are specific chiefs of each part. So, chief of preliminary design, chief of mechanical engineer, chief electrical engineer, etc. On the side here, each project has a separate manager. Project A has a manager, Project B has a manager, Project C has a manager. So that at any point on this matrix, there are two supervisors in charge. There is the chief electrical engineer, for example, in this spot, but also the Project B manager. So any specific point on the matrix organization structure has two supervisors. Departments for production and sales, etc., are divided into business department units that deal specifically with production line, customer service, individual region, project line, etc. Each individual business department within the business organization is responsible for the profit making. Each business department holds their own decision-making power, and the manager can concentrate on the top management level. Company system organization is the developed form of divisionalized organization. It's a type of corporate organization with financial self-sufficient operational departments that are more independent and with strong autonomy within the same company. By incorporating all departments to each company, this heightens the flexibility and responsiveness within an organization towards its surroundings. However, since the resources are spread all over the organization, problems arise as to the difficulty in satisfying the demands of the organization as a whole. So, as we've seen from the previous slides, the kind of structure shown in the diagram is known as a departmentalized organization. And so option B is the correct answer.